Hi, what's up, guys? So today is going to be a final reveal day for the SC. We finally, my girlfriend and I finished wrapping it, and I just got the new carbon fiber hood in yesterday, and we actually put it on last night, got a couple pictures, and today I'm back, and we're going to start putting the Aerocatch, I think that's the company's name, hood pins or hood latches on it, because the factory latch didn't work, well, wasn't going to work, and I was going to throw these on anyway. So, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like now, and we'll start doing the hood latches. So now this is it. Everything's, it's 100% wrapped. I know I told you guys that I was going to do more filming of us wrapping it, but some of the days we were here wrapping it, I didn't have my camera with me, and some of the days we ran into problems. The days I did have my camera ran into problems, like these urethane fenders in the front, and the urethane trunk lip was gonna be its own video of us wrapping that stuff, but we ended up having to sand and prime a bunch of times in order to get vinyl wrap to stick on them, and the video was just gonna end up just being too long and just a bunch of just nonsense of us trying to like get the vinyl wrap to fit and get the vinyl wrap to stick. So I just junked that video, so it wasn't worth it. But now this is it, it's all done. I'm getting it ready. I already drilled the holes and mounted the latches, the pins for the hood. But this is the hood. It's vented. Not that right now in stock form this thing's going to be overheating, but it's vented just like the ISF hood that I have. Only thing different is that it has this little vent right here, which I think is kind of cool. But everything is all set. It fits pretty decent, and I got new wheels for it also, which I never showed you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you would see that I posted up about them. But these are the Cosmos Racing XT006Rs, and they're 18x9 plus 30 front and back. So I got them to sit. They poke just a little bit in the front now. The other Graham Light wheels that I had stuck out probably about this much farther. So these fit a lot nicer. There's no rubbing. I had to trim the fenders just a little bit, but you can't even tell. You can see side skirts are back on. The lights I baked, so they're gray on the inside. Not that you can really tell because of like the way the lights are, but I also did a Headlight Resto on the lights, and they're so much more clear. And I did all LED lights in there, so let me turn them on and show you. So I did a little LED light right here, and then the low beams are LED as well. And then obviously high beam delete, so I don't have any high beams. But so this is it. It looks really good. It looks way better than I even imagined. You still have to clean it up just a little bit. It's a little dusty, but it looks so good. Now the interior needs a little bit of TLC, but these are the hood latches I'm gonna try and put on. These I originally bought for the BRZ, but I was too nervous to drill giant holes in my hood, in my carbon hood on the BRZ to put these on. So I'm gonna try them. I'm testing them out on this, and then I'll just order another set for the BRZ. But pretty much it's gonna sit. I want them to sit like that. It's not gonna stay, but basically sit like that on either side, and then this will obviously be bolted in. The hood pin comes through, and then that little rod right there closes up, and then just clips right in. And then this sits flush on the hood. So I feel like this will look a lot better than like a traditional like really cheap style hood pin. Pretty much just like how I did these trunk pins. It's just a little rod, and it has like a little cotter pin that goes through it. So it's a little bit nicer, it's a little bit cleaner, and plus, like I said, I wanted to put those on the BRZ, so I figured I'd learn how to do them now on this hood, and then I'll do them on the BRZ. So I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to get done tonight, because I think I'm out of cutoff wheels, and I'm going to have to cut the inside of the hood. So that area in there, I have to cut open so I can fit, so I could fit this from underneath in, like basically up like that, and then this piece sandwiches like that together. So it closes on the hood just like this, and right now I won't be able to reach in there. I'm gonna have to cut a bigger hole on the inside, and I don't, like I said, I don't think I have cut off wheels. So I'll just get the holes, I think I have the hole saw sizes that I need, and we'll get those drilled out just so we can get this piece into place. And then that's probably where I'm going to leave it tonight, and the next time I'm here, we will go and actually cut the large holes and get those finalized. All right, so I'm back a couple days later. The hole saws, when I was trying to find them, they were actually at my house, so I had to wait a couple days until I came back up to the shop. But I hole sawed this side. Unfortunately, I didn't have the 1.5 inches. I had like 1.25 inches or whatever for this side. This side is right. This side had to be one smaller, so I got a file around the edges just to make that fit. But I did this one off camera just to make sure I've figured out how to do it, and just make sure I was actually able to do it with these hole saws that I had. And it actually latches exactly how it's supposed to. Clips in, the hood's down, and then obviously you just hit this button, flip that back up, and now the hood opens. So from the inside, it just has that like sandwich piece with the nuts that like insert into there. And this, I just got the height right, and then I just tightened down those dual nuts. So now on this side, I got to do the same thing. I used my cutoff wheel just to cut this straight on either side, and then I have this big kind of like wood file that's rounded on this side to try and get the extra part of this shape right here. And then after that, it just this outer piece just slides right in, and then you just bolt it in from the top and bottom, and then you just got to get your pin height lined up right. So like this one right now I think is a little bit too tall, so I gotta bring that one down. This one I had to bring down just a little bit just to get the overall just height, like fitment of the hood to go down more too. But that's it. So I'm gonna just cut this right here, and I'm gonna start filing, and I'll catch up with you guys after. Alright, so I used my cutoff wheel, cut out those areas just to get that center section out, and then luckily on this side I was actually I think the hole saw, I got it cut into a better spot because I didn't really need to file much up in this area. So this just slots right in. It just has a little bit of gap until the bolts get taken down the bolts taken down all the way. Like this side. This side's flush with the hood now. So now next step is that we're just gonna drill these holes. So I'm just gonna use basically this as just the template. I'm just gonna get a small drill bit and just drill all these holes, and then we just start bolting it on. Alright, so this one, I actually struggled on getting this thing to line up more than the other side did. The other side I kind of just left it where it was, and I was able to get this thing to go through. Now of course it's not going through right. But this side, I had to re-drill the hole just a little bit that goes into the radiator support right here. Now I have it lined up. It wasn't really going through this perfectly fine, but now it is. So I could actually drop this down a little bit, and now this will just go through. I don't have multiple hands, but then see, so now this will just go through right here. And then it'll, once I raise this one down, drop that one down a little bit, that'll clip in. So just right now, see, it has a little bit of movement up and down. So I just gotta readjust that pin, and then we'll be good to go. I had to take the bumper off because I needed to reach the nut that goes underneath this stud right here. So I had to get the bumper off. Now I'm just gonna readjust that one, then the bumper will go back on. Alright, I just did the final adjustment on both of these. The reason why this one was giving me a little bit of a hard time because the pin itself was a little bit rotated this way, so the hood latches pin section wouldn't go in through straight. But now I can pop that up. Same with this side. Pop that up. Both of them clear. Hood will open. Go to close it again. Push this side down a little bit. Latches. This side goes right in. Latches. So there we go. So now I'm just gonna throw the bumper back on, and then we'll see how it looks with the bumper. Alright, and just like that, the bumper's back on. I quick detailed everything in the front just because there was fiberglass dust all over the place. But it looks really good. Matt was just saying that these being matte black kind of like blend into the hood a little bit, so when you like stand back, you can't even really tell that there's latches there. Not that I wanted them to be like sleeper or anything. It doesn't really matter. It's just the color that they are. But it looks good. It fits the car. It matches everything, and now the hood will actually stay latched because I had to take, like I said before, I had to take the factory latch out. But now the car exterior wise is now actually 100% done now that those latches are on there. So this is actually going to go back to my house for a little while, just so we could clear some space in the shop. And I'm actually picking up a enclosed trailer this weekend, so we're gonna come here with it the next day and pick it up. This thing will be the first car in the enclosed trailer, and then it's gonna see my house for a little while. And then once I get some interior stuff like another seat, a different hydro, and I want to actually start putting the center console and stuff back in. Once it comes to be that time, I'll probably trailer it just back up here. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope if you go to try and install those hood pins yourself, it's actually not that bad. I thought it was going to be harder. It's not that bad. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. See ya.